Okay, we can go ahead and call the meeting to order. Start with roll call.
Wasner?
Here.
Crampton?
Here.
Markier? Here. Griswold? Here. Bennett?
Here.
Cox?
Here. Everybody can stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Everybody staying warm tonight? It's freezing out there. We'll move on to the approval of the agenda.
Motion to approve agenda is presented. Support.
Cox?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Markier?
Yes.
Crampton?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Griswold?
Yes.
Okay, we'll move on to public discussion for items not on the agenda. Is there anybody in the audience that has any items that are not on the agenda they'd like to step up and discuss? Sir, go ahead and step on up. If you could just name and address. Appreciate that.
Hello, Jesse Robertson. I'm at 20147 Metzger Drive. All right, good evening, Mayor and Council. Tonight I wanted to ask for an update for something not on the agenda. A couple of weeks ago, I submitted an application for the Local Elected Officials Compensation Commission. I was hoping I would hear some more about it this evening, given that it was also something announced alongside the vacancies for clerk and council back in December. While not as high profile position, I still feel that it's important. As what I've learned, it's been a long while since the commission has even met, which, given how much and important that the subject is of compensation, felt it a little, concerning. It is my hope that also through this commission, I would look forward to helping out and what opportunities I would have to contribute to the betterment of this city that I've come to call home. Thank you.
We do have an open, we posted for compensation board, planning commission, board of review. They're all open. You submitted the app, right? Yep, okay, we have your app. We're waiting for more.
Okay.
Trying to get some more interest. We got a one or two for the planning commission now, so I'd like to have a couple and then come all at once. So we didn't forget about you. We're just trying to get more in. You are exactly right. It's a very important position, and we need to fill this board.
Yes.
So I thank you for your interest.
And thank you very much for the update.
Yes, no problem. Anybody else with public discussion or items not on the agenda? I don't see any hands raised. How about anybody in the audience for public discussion or items on the agenda? I don't see any hands raised. So we'll move on to the action agenda, which is going to be broken up into two motions.
Make motion to approve action agenda B is account payable. Support.
Griswold?
Yes.
Markier?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
Crampton?
Yes.
In reference to action agenda 5A, there was a little bit of wording missed, not typed in there, so I would like to table that so we can add that and have it approved for the next meeting.
Make that motion.
Support.
Griswold?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Crampton?
Yes.
Markier?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Okay, we can move on to the report from the city officials, and we'll start with Chief Cross.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. A couple items on my agenda for tonight. First will be the monthly report for the month of December. During the month of December, we responded to 389 incidents, which is about average for December. That resulted in 10 arrests. We issued 8 tickets, of course, due to the holiday season. I think the officers were trying to be very nice. So I'd ask the council approve and file the monthly report for the month of December.
Motion to accept and file the police activity report for the month of December 2024, dated January 9th, 2025.
Support.
Crampton?
Yes.
Griswold?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Markier?
Yes.
Did those arrestees appreciate our niceness?
I'm sorry?
Did they appreciate our niceness?
They greatly appreciate our niceness. The
great.
Blue Santa program, as always, was extremely successful. A lot of happy people out there. So now that the holidays are over, back to normal business. Next item on my agenda is the resignation of Sergeant Nicholas Mitchell. Sergeant Mitchell has tendered his resignation effective January 31st after accepting a position with the city of Woodhaven. He's been here for 12 years, a very valuable asset to the department. He will be sorely missed. His knowledge is definitely going to be missed. So I would ask council that along with the acceptance of his resignation with regrets, to approve moving forward in the hiring process of a replacement officer.
Make that motion.
Support.
Mercury,
No.
Bennett,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Wasner,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Grisbeck.
Yes.
I would just like to thank Sergeant Mitchell for his time and service in the department.
Yeah, he's
I
been
mean, he
a,
spent 12 years here,
Yeah.
he's put his time in, and he's just trying to better a situation. We don't have any ill will.
absolutely, and that's
So we
always
appreciate
been,
him, so.
always been my stance is if you're trying to benefit yourself and make your life better for yourself and your family, then by all means, do what you think is best. Councilwoman Mercury, I would ask for clarifications that no to his resignation or no to
Just
hiring
I don't
somebody
wanna
to
see
replace.
him, no, replace him, I understand. I just don't wanna see him go.
None of
I
us
just
wanna
know
see
how
him go.
he's
Yeah.
very valuable to
Yeah,
the city,
we,
so it's a big loss.
Yeah, I've had conversations with them, and unfortunately, they can offer more than we can offer, plain and
Understood.
simple. And we all understand that.
I do.
I do have a couple prospective candidates that I'm looking at, but again, I don't know if those will come to fruition or not.
Understood.
All right, council, any questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chief. We'll move on to the fire department with Chief Mercury, who saves me, because I thought I was gonna have to present for him.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I have quite a few items tonight. The first one is the December monthly report.
Motion to receive and file December monthly report 2024 dated 2025/1/1.
Support.
Grisbeck,
Yes.
Mercury,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Wasner,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Cox.
Yes.
Next item is a request to accept and proceed with a grant from the DNR for the ability to purchase gloves and helmets. The grant total is for $9,998. It was originally $10,000. I don't know where the $2 went. This one unfortunately has a 50% match, so we'll at least get everything 50% off since they're gonna pay for half of it, so I'm requesting to do that and then get clarification if you want me to come back before making those purchases, since they're part of the grant, or if this motion will satisfy that.
Let's make a motion that you're able to sign the agreement for the grant.
Support.
Bennett,
Yes.
Grisbeck,
Yes.
Mercury,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Wasner.
Yes.
Next item is a request to pay J2W Fire Consulting, $1,364, for a grant writing fee. We put in for a regional grant for radios to replace all the radios that we have, worth about $120,000. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff, especially that type of items, you can't get them without being in part of a regional grant. So this was the fee, similar to the hose that we got last time. Because it was regional, we were able to get it. So I'm just requesting to make that payment to see if we can get that hose, or the radios replaced.
Make that motion.
Crampton,
Yes.
Mercury,
Yes.
Grisbeck,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Wasner,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Next item I have is a request to purchase a dry suit for one of our members of the fire department that's on the Downriver Dive Team. They have it where it's set up to where the DMA, the Downriver Mutual Aid Agreement, fire chiefs and police chiefs purchase certain equipment for the team members, which can be reused by other team members. Anything that's individual specific, it's the responsibility of the city to purchase those. And the dry suits, I was told it would be between $4,000 and $5,000, so I'm requesting to not to exceed $5,000. They've got a new vendor, so they're just trying to work out the pricing for sure on the cost of those. And then we will have to decide get an opinion on what happens if that member leaves the dive team and there's a dry suit that fits him and only him.
That was gonna be my question, was what would happen with the dry suit?
So I guess I would leave that up to legal opinion, if we can then ask him if he wants to purchase it, if he leaves the department, and.
I think that's what we've done in the past. I think we've had this issue before, and I think that's first what you offer. I mean, the city does own it, so the city can keep it, but you can make an offer. I mean, it's a specific fit for one person.
Yeah, I mean, we can,
I mean, it could be sold, I guess, and find someone else who's exactly the same size and shape as the person, but I think that's how it works. The city
We
owns it.
recoup some
It's-
money back.
correct.
Yeah.
Make a motion to make that purchase.
Support.
Crampton,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Kurzbeck,
Yes.
Wasner,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Mercury.
Yes.
And the final request I have is to reimburse Thomas Hamilton for his EMT and fire school. EMT, we would reimburse $1,200 of his cost, and fire school would be $1,500. What we do, because he went to Wayne County Community College, is kind of their degree program that he can get. We've always had it set up to where if we have, like Monroe County Fire Association has a class that's about $1,500. And then Gibraltar's EMT class, if we are offering it less expensive, that we only pay up to what it costs at the Gibraltar school or the Monroe County school, where the colleges are more because it's, part of their degree and stuff. So I'm requesting to reimburse him $2,700, which was the cost, would be the cost for the Gibraltar school and the Monroe County school.
Make that motion.
Support.
Mercury,
Yes.
Kurzbeck,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Wasner,
Yes.
Cox.
Yes.
That's all I have, unless anybody else.
Thank you,
Questions
Chief
for me?
Mercer. Appreciate
All
it.
right, thank you.
Okay, we have no treasurer's report tonight, so we'll move on to our great DPW report.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I got a couple things. First one, I'm requesting approval to get 21-inch water meters. And the price is $10,278.40.
Make that motion.
I just have a question on that. Are 20 meters needed, or there are
Yeah.
more than 20 meters?
Oh, I'm gonna need more. We're
Okay, you're
changing
doing
them as
it.
they're dying. Some
Okay.
are 40 years old in houses.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
Kurzbeck,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Wasner,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Mercury,
Yes.
Bennett.
Yes.
And the second item I have is for the wastewater treatment plant to renew the contract with Biotech for 3 years. They haul our sludge, and they're the only ones around.
How'd you know I was gonna ask?
If it wasn't for South Huron Valley being down the road with 2-3 million, that's the only reason they hook up with us, because they're right down the road. We give them 150,000 gallons.
Yeah.
Closest other place is in Lansing, and they won't come down this far.
Make that
And I think it went up 4%, it's going up. Not terrible.
Has there been conversation with the other facilities? Like, I know you said Lansing said they won't come down. Was that
A
a?
lot of them are going to drying and pressing and putting in a dumpster.
Okay,
If I go that option, it's about 130,000 a year. It's way more than injected in the ground.
I see.
So, I know Wyandotte dries and press, Roselle does,
We have looked at other companies
Yeah.
to do it, to cut costs.
Sure.
so,
Make a motion to approve the 3-year contract with Biotech Ergonomics.
Mercury,
Yes.
Kurzbeck,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Wasner,
Yes.
Cox.
Yes.
and the third item is I'd like to get permission to sell the old senior van for $4,500.
Make that motion.
Support.
Wasner,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Mercury,
Yes.
Kurzbeck,
Yes.
Crampton.
Yes.
And that's it, thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Okay, we're gonna move on to consideration items. The first item would be, Councilman Wakim's, resignation letter to accept it, so we can file it.
Make that motion with regrets.
Support.
Okay. Sorry, I was just making note of a typo here, but it looks like it's okay. So did we get a support already?
Yes.
Okay.
Accept the resignation there. Oh, Amy, you supported, right?
Yeah.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Wasner,
Yes.
Grisbeck,
Yes.
Bennett.
I would again like to thank Councilman Joaquin, as I did last time. Your short time here, he did a great job. He brought good ideas to the table. He did his research, so we appreciate his time, and maybe look forward in the future to being with him again. So, okay, the next item would be the appointment of the application for city clerk. We had one person put in for it. Her name is Terry Leckety, and I'd like to invite her up. First of all, so council can maybe ask her some questions or concerns or anything they have, and you can give your background with the city and your background total. That'd be great.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I've been a resident for Rockwood 26.5 years. I dispatched for the city of Rockwood for almost 14 years. I'm dispatching for Gibraltar currently. Nice to be back with Rockwood with the merge together. So, all three of my children graduated from Carlson High School, and my husband and I also did. So, it's great to be back.
Could you go into a little bit of your, you want me to read this?
Sure, you could do that.
Okay, this is what she submitted, just so everybody can hear. She's ready to express to interest in the city clerk position. I've been a resident of Rockwood for 26 years. I am currently employed with the city of Gibraltar as a 911 police and fire dispatcher. Obviously, I was also a dispatcher for the city of Rockwood for 14 years. With an associate's degree in business administration, 10 years with Rockwood Housing as a computer instructor, tax professional for H&R Block, employee relations assistant for Frito-Lay, and project management secretary for Albert Kahn Associates Architect and Engineers. I possess a proven track record of success in working with public and computers. I am highly organized and detail-oriented individual with a strong work ethic. I am proficient in Microsoft Word, Excel, Google Docs. I am eager to contribute my skills and experience to the city of Rockwood and help ensure the efficiency and effective operation of the clerk's office. Thank you for your time and consideration. She is agreed to come here. So I'll open it up to the council if you have any, open it up to the council.
Well, I've known you for a long time, so I know that you do a great job. I knew all this that you already had in here about you, so
Thank you.
I welcome you.
Thank you.
I have a couple questions.
Okay.
I wanted to know if you can describe your understanding basically of the roles and responsibility of the clerk position.
Coordinate and manage elections, including voter registration and ballot preparation, maintaining accurate and up-to-date records, including minutes and city council meetings.
Okay. Another question I had, just recently the presidential general election just passing, we had a 61% voter turnout, about 1,898 votes cast, which was amazing for the city of Rockwood. Previously, in the last general election in 2022-23, there was only a 20% voter turnout with only 620. When it's not a presidential election, that's typically the turnout that we have for the city, which is unfortunate. How would you advocate for increased participation in elections?
Through online tools, technologies, cable channel. I do believe in helping the older generations also, so visibility, signs, whatever we can do to promote that, because I know working with a lot of seniors, they don't get online, they don't know how to use apps. So obviously I would put something in visuals that they could see throughout the city to promote that.
Okay, sounds great. That was all the questions I had.
Mr. Bennett?
No, pass.
Murphy? Mr. Crampton?
No.
Mr. Wasner?
With your association with Frito-Lay, do we get a discount if we buy?
Well, they're no longer there in Allen Park, so.
That's where they're trying.
If nobody has any other questions or concerns, I feel confident that she's fit for the job, and I would ask for a motion to make that appointment. For the next meeting, we'll have a judge here come in and swear her in.
I make that motion for the term ending November 2025.
Yes.
Support. Bennett,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Wasner,
Yes.
Griswold.
Yes.
Thank you, Gary, appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, we'll move on to our interested parties in the vacant council seat interview. So each member, we have 3 people here tonight that are interested in the council seat. Each person you'll see in your packets has submitted just a small brief letter of interest. So I think we can just call each one up singly and go from there. Okay, let's just start with Rick Johnson because he's first in my packet here. How you doing, Rick?
Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Rick Johnson, 23-year resident of Rockwood. Grew up in Taylor. Then history, worked at Ford for about 21 years, 22 years in research, powertrain research. Currently at DTE as a principal supervisor. And I'm interested in the city. I love the city. When I was looking for a house, I looked everywhere and I fell in love with Rockwood. Quaint little town, want to keep it that way. And look forward to working with the council on projects, and I have a lot of project management through in the auto industry. So,
what kind of duties do you do supervisorly now?
So I used to be. I was originally in charge of around 60-some people, substations, distribution operations, electric side. So I'm on the electric side.
Right.
I have an electrical engineering degree. So
Great.
now what we're doing, we do a lot of testing in my area, electrical testing.
Okay,
Yep, rubber gloves, PPE, that sort of thing.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll open it up to the council. Any questions for Mr. Johnson?
Yeah, I have a few. Hey, Rick, how you doing?
Good. how you doing?
Why are you interested in being on the council?
Well, I feel that I could add value with my project skills, and working with the city council and to prioritize projects, stay within budgets. I know, with the increase in cost, everybody's kind of hurting, and doing the right thing for the right people, or doing the things right, trying to stay within budget and keeping projects on track. Don't go over budget, that sort of thing. Trying to meet with vendors wherever we can, look to save money, and then if it comes to raising taxes, well, then that's the option B. That's no choice. Then we have to go that route, But
Any other questions, Scott?
No, I'm good.
Your page looks full over there, you sure? Mr. Wasner, any questions? Mrs. Mercury? Mrs. Griswold?
Yeah, I have a couple. First of all, thank you for your willingness to serve. I love to see that we had such a great turnout for applicants. I see that you have a busy schedule. So my question to you is how many hours per week do you expect to spend on city council business? And secondly, how does that time commitment fit into your current schedule?
So I'm not really sure the council portion of it, but I'm willing to dedicate whatever it takes. I know I work a lot of hours at DTE, but work doesn't scare me, So I'm willing to do what it takes. I don't know how many hours it takes, but
There's no set allocated hours.
Yeah.
We all have second jobs.
Yeah.
Most of us.
Yeah. So I don't see that personally being an issue with my schedule. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Okay, sounds great. And then I also heard you mention about priorities. In your opinion, what are some of the top priorities you see in Rockwood?
Right now, I see a lot of vacant buildings, these strip malls. And I know when I first moved down here, the strip malls were, I don't want to say full, but they were more occupied. I don't know why the decline. I'd like to see some of the businesses come back, with the Rite Aid closing. I know that hurt me.
All of us.
All of us, yes.
Yeah. So, I'd like to see what we could do to attract businesses, and especially businesses that benefit the community, that don't do harm to the community, that actually we love to go to. Because I know that that strip mall down here is pretty empty. Mm-hmm. And just to get businesses coming back, and the right kind of businesses.
have you served on any committees or boards, either in the city or through your work or extracurricular?
No, any boards, no.
Okay.
No.
Thank you, that's all I have.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Bennett?
No.
Any more questions? Okay.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Have a seat.
Nice
Yep.
meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Next up, we have Mr. Don Simpson. Hello, sir.
Hello, Council. My name is Don Simpson. I've lived in this city for 42 years, I think, something like that. I've spent 10 years, I spent 20 years working in this building. I was a police dispatcher for 10 years, and then I worked on the city side for approximately another 10 years. So I handled all the water and building permits, and there was only 2 of us down there for most of the time, so you pretty much had to do everything.
You mean you wore multiple hats?
That's about it. I'll take your questions.
Okay. Let's start with Mr. Wozner, go down the line.
Hey, how you doing, Don? Why do you want to be on the council?
Well, I miss being around all the people in the city, really and truly. I mean, I guess I worked with the police for so long. You see a police car go by, you wonder where they're going, what's up. Just to get back into, the city activities.
What strengths do you think you bring to the council, or would bring?
What strength? Well, I've worked for pretty much every department in the city. I worked for cutting grass and over with the DPW when I wasn't working in the police department. I think I know pretty much how the city works, and
Okay.
Any more? Mrs. Mercury?
I know him too well, so no.
Okay. Mrs. Griswold, your question.
Yes, thank you again for your willingness to serve. I'll ask you similarly, how many hours per week do you think that you expect to work with city council business or spend on city council?
I'm retired, so I can, work as much. I mean, I just drive around the city now for something to do, just to get out of the house.
And what do you feel like are a couple top priorities in Rockwood that you would like to address personally?
I feel, and I know a lot of people have felt this way for a long time, but that property on the north side of town down there, got to get somebody in there somehow. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know how we've tried so far, but I think we could get some businesses in there of some kind. So I guess that would be top priority.
Okay. How many council meetings have you listened to or attended, and what, if anything, has surprised you about the scope of what was addressed?
How many council meetings? I usually watch them on
Facebook.
Later, yeah. I couldn't get on live for some reason. I can't hook into that. I was on the planning commission for a number of years too, so kind of, kept up on the new things that were coming into the city there. And then working in the city on the building department, all the permits, that come in went through me, and then I would set up for them to be inspected. So you kind of knew what was going on around the city by that too. I don't know. I guess the property is the big thing. I think we could get somebody in down there and hopefully lighten up our taxes a little bit.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Bennett? Sir, do you have any questions for us?
No.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And our last gentleman, Mr. Todd Taylor, you go ahead and step on up.
Good evening, everyone. Mayor and Council. Thanks for the opportunity to be here tonight. My name is Todd Taylor, born and raised here in Rockwood, Michigan. I've lived here basically my whole life. I retired 5 years ago as a police officer with the city of River Rouge, with 27 years. I'm president of the Gibraltar Rockwood Rotary. I've been there for a member for going on 10 years. I've been president for the last 6. Went through Gibraltar schools. I got my 2 associate's degrees at Henry Ford Community College. I want to see the city succeed. The past few years, it's been very quiet here in Rockwood, and businesses have left. That property on the north end at Old Fort Street, we do need to get that filled. We also need an active voice within the community, where people aren't afraid to come and talk and communicate with one another. I'm retired. I have a lot of time on my hands. My father was a police officer here in the city of Rockwood back in the 50s and 60s. I have raised 2 different families here. When I retired, I had a home in Houghton Lake, Michigan, that was going to be my retirement home. And right after I retired, I got divorced. So I did change my address to Houghton Lake. I'm up there about 185 days a year. But this was the right time to come back full time, and I will change that address if I'm put onto the council, because the city matters to me. Any questions?
So, you changed the address, but are you still gone for 185 days a year up there? I just want to make sure I didn't miss some.
I have been.
Okay.
But that will change.
Right, okay.
When I put my residence back down here. I have a house on Candace Drive. So.
Well, let's open it up to council. Let me start with Mr. Wasner.
You're aware of this is only till November, right? This
Yes.
position?
Yep.
And then you have to be reelected.
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that, okay, that's all.
I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Why are you interested in being a councilman?
Well, being on the Rotary and the things that we do for the communities, had kind of been blocked out of the city of Rockwood for a little while. That's changing now, working with this new administration. And it's just time to give more to the community that made me who I am.
No, and I agree, because I've been here since 1998. You said business have left. Now, what's the solution? Do you have any ideas? How to bring them back?
Marketing. Market it. Rockwood's a great community to raise a family. There's businesses out there that are gonna employ people. We have a lot of citizens in Rockwood that could use good paying jobs, and those jobs aren't strip mall jobs over there. They're gonna be light industry jobs.
I'm good.
Good. Mrs. Mercury?
No, he asked some of the questions I was gonna ask.
Okay. Mrs. Griswold?
Yes, you've answered some of them already. 3rd time up here. How would you be an asset to this council?
The connections that I have throughout the community and the local communities that are surrounding the city of Rockwood, and also in the state legislature. When you know people, a lot of times more things start happening when there's people that can ask for things to come to Rockwood, Michigan. You know, if you're not shaking hands with the people that are running the state, they don't know who you are. They don't know who the city of Rockwood is. And it's always been exit 27 and the water tower to me. That's where I tell people I'm from.
And then how many council meetings have you listened to or attended, and what, if anything, has surprised you about the scope of what was addressed?
Okay, I watch generally all of them on Facebook. I do attend them both sometimes personally or if I'm here on behalf of Rotary. How short the meetings are. They're they're not inviting to the citizens. I think the last council meeting was 3 minutes and 40 seconds or 4 minutes and 30 seconds. No one says anything about anything. Sometimes that's good, but the citizens want to know what's going on, you know, and I think there should just be a little more dialogue in the council meetings.
Thank you, that's it.
Mr. Bennett? Okay, sir, we appreciate you coming.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Of course. Just to clarify for all three, that term does go till November. And we're not gonna vote on those tonight. I wanna have a chance to intake what we went through tonight, and you'll be probably notified within the next week, okay? What council's pleasure is, all right? Okay, thanks again. You're welcome to stay. We're gonna move on to the city administrator's report.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I have a few items on the agenda. The first is a line item transfer within the water and sewer fund, just for some expenses that we have, that we needed to move a little bit of budget around to support. So I'm looking for a motion to approve the interfund line item as presented.
And 8A. I think that's 8A, yep.
8A.
Support.
Wasner?
Yes.
Crampton?
Yes.
Merkier?
Yes.
Kurzbeck?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
The second item I have is a line item transfer for the fire department, and it is in relation to the request from Chief Merkier. There just needed to be additional funds moved to the training reimbursement line item for that reimbursement to the firefighter earlier.
Make a motion to approve interfund line item budget transfer as presented in 8B.
Cox?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Merkier?
Yes.
Crampton?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Kurzbeck?
Yes.
The third item is a training that I would like to attend. It is throughout all of 2025. I believe there's 9 or 10 meetings. I attended the same training last year. It was invaluable, the information that I received. It also keeps me up to date on any new GASB pronouncements that are going to be implemented for the upcoming budget, and it's a really good networking and resource when something comes up that we have questions on.
Motion to approve PMGAP University training for $3,000.
Quick question. It says there are 2 slots available. Is it possible that anyone else could benefit from coming to this?
Yep.
Maybe
So
Ms.
the-
McCoy or...
Yep. The second position is open and at no additional cost, so that's definitely something that we are looking to utilize.
Yeah, I'd love to see that taken advantage of, especially if it's part of the cost, so.
Okay.
Kurzbeck?
Yes.
Merkier?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
Crampton?
Yes.
And the last item is a request for authorization to return $2,352 to the state of Michigan for an overpayment from the February presidential primary election.
Make that motion.
Support.
Crampton?
Yes.
Kurzbeck?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Mercer?
Yes.
Okay. The attorney does not have a report tonight, so we will move on to my report. I'll try to go through this rather quickly. There's a lot of pages here, but I did a 2024 year review, almost like a state of the city. A lot of the smaller cities do it by paper rather than put it on big shows. So we went through the finances, highlighted everything that we were able to accomplish in the last 24 months, and some of it is going to be more savings into 2025. The document is a 5-page document that will be posted tomorrow after tonight's meeting on our social medias and our website so everybody in the public can see it. Excuse me. I would just like to highlight a couple of the ones I think that are important out of that 5 pages, just so everybody can get a gist of what's going on. Before I do that, I would like to personally thank our staff who work day to day in our city operations, in this council. And I want the residents to know that this city could not operate without their dedicated work and diligence, and all of their work is appreciated and acknowledged. So, first would be savings to the city. 2024 was approximately $100,000, and projected into 2025, we hope to see up to $260,000 savings. Our road projects are on, Olmsted is on site. We're going for bids for Olmsted. The HUD money, we had a conversation today. We're hoping that will be released soon. We want to try to get pouring on the HUD money by spring. We can't do it in the winter, but we're dealing with the federal government again. We're every day, every week, Vicky's emailing them. I executed contracts for several city employee personnel. We did several police upgrades. We consolidated our dispatch, unfortunately, but it has worked out to the best, I think, for our city. We have a new senior bus that we put into use. We had a clean audit, and we have adopted a healthy 2025 budget. We had the creation of a beautification committee. Brought back the Memorial Day Parade. We created the first free Veterans Day breakfast. We made great partnerships with surrounding mayors and city personnel. We've been having, me and a couple of mayors have monthly lunches. We were having kind of bounce some ideas off each other, maybe work together as cities. There's also future projects we have talked about. I met many times with state and county officials in attempts to secure funding for the city and capital projects. I had the 60 acres in the north end that was mentioned appraised. It's been several years. We have an up-to-date appraisal on it, and we're moving forward with, I have some interest possibly in that, so I'll have more on that hopefully in a couple weeks. We did try to do some cosmetic changes with the city. We tried to have some positive changes made at the Save-A-Lot Center. You probably noticed some new cement, paint, and patchwork there. Other businesses were painted and updated, and we're going to continue to have that standard for this city that these businesses need to keep their businesses up so our city can look great and beautiful, and that's important to me. But those are just some of the key ones. I would invite everybody to please go online when this hits the online and read the whole report, because there's a lot more in there. But I didn't want to take up everybody's too much time. But it went well, and I thank everybody for their help and the public for your concerns and for everybody telling me what we need. I appreciate all of that, so thank you. Okay.
You want to receive and file that?
I'm sorry?
You want to receive and file?
Sure, yep, I can do that.
Okay, make a motion, receive and file the 2024 year in review. And congratulations on the job you did, your staff did, Vicky.
Yes.
Girls in the office, department heads, very nice.
Elected officials,
Nice
thank you.
Yeah, nice for you.
Thank you.
Support.
Second, okay.
Mercer?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Crampton?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
Grisbeck?
Yes.
Okay, the next thing I have is a board review appointment for Andrew Ross to be appointed to the board of review as an alternate. Oh wait, I'm sorry, he's a full member. Yep, full member. Are you Mr. Ross?
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come on up. Go ahead and tell us about yourself.
Andrew Ross, recent addition to the city of Rockwood. 2 years, built over Liberato. Career banker, but on the technology side, strong fundamental understanding of how things work. Very interested in serving the city. I've been interested in serving in some manner for quite some time, but moving around from here to there. But this is the forever until the kids graduate. Got 2 kids, 14-year-old who goes to Carlson, and then a 6-year-old who's over it. Chapman, thank you. I wanted to say Parsons. Actually, she's only 5, but she's at Parsons. They wouldn't let her go to the young 5s because she's got too much spunk. So, just really looking for an opportunity to do something for the city. Thought that this would be a good place to start. I have a passion for service, but also for making sure that people are paying their fair share, whether it's littler lot. Had an opportunity to interact with the board of review on my first year here. Thankfully, they were kind to me and just looking to do some service.
Great. Well, I appreciate your interest, and we appreciate you coming to us and wanting to volunteer your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The seat is a 3-year term and it runs until December 2027. Okay. Do you have any more questions for us?
No. Kim Comer and I have talked several times. She's given me all of the information I need. I've signed up for the one session that I need to take. I was hoping to get an online one, but boy, those feel quick. So I got to do the in person, but I'm all signed up for that, and I've got all the documentation. Just looking forward to being active.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to vote to put you on full time then. All right. Any questions from the council?
No, I just want to echo what the mayor said. Thank you so much for your willingness to serve.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully this is just a start. We'll see where we go from here.
We appreciate that. All right.
Make a motion to appoint Andrew Ross as full member of the Board of Review.
Thursday?
Yes.
Mercer?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Crampton?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Pat, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We should have done that with the city clerk. too.
I just was thinking the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Next time, right? We'll have an opportunity when she gets sworn
You
in.
get sworn in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the judge, the official then. Okay, the next item I have is a recognition community service award for Colleen One, who is our retired city clerk. Colleen dedicated a lot of her life to the city, 17 years. She worked in the city, 15 as our city clerk. She recently had to retire for unforeseen circumstances, and I think that she did these elections that went through. There was a lot going on in the early voting. There was a lot to it. She did a good job of getting us through those elections. They went smooth, and we had good voter turnout. So we appreciate your service to the city. So what I did is I've had a plaque made, and I just want to read it real quick. We'll present it to Colleen. Congratulations on your retirement, Colleen One. The City of Rockwood would like to thank you for your extended years of service to our community. Your 17 years of service to the community, with 15 of those as our city clerk, shows your dedication to the City of Rockwood. The residents of Rockwood appreciate your hard work and commitment to their needs. We wish you the most of your future endeavors and the best in life. Thank you. Presented by the Mayor of Rockwood and Rockwood City Council. If we could give her one more round, thank you. Thanks again, Colleen. We appreciate your hard work. Okay, the last thing that I have, I gotta find it. The recognition letter. Let's see. Okay. I have it on here, right? So we have some great residents in this city, and they don't want recognition for anything. They just want to do what's right, which I think is great. And we have a couple that are continually doing great things for the city. And Officer Ball had come to me and asked me if we had some sort of community service award that we could offer them. We don't really have such a thing at this point, but going forward, it's maybe something we can think about. But anyways, I'm going to read our memo here, and then I'm going to read the letter that Officer Ball wrote for them, okay? On December 18th, 2024, Officer Ball submitted a letter asking for Mr. and Mrs. Gantz of the City of Rockwood to be recognized for their selfless contribution for the community. Mr. and Mrs. Gantz can often be found walking the streets of the city, cleaning up trash, and performing other various kind acts. Please see attached letter from Officer Ball. Unfortunately, at this time, we do not have a Good Samaritan Award program, but we want to take this opportunity to thank Mr. and Mrs. Gantz for helping to make Rockwood a great place to live. So I will read the letter, and then we can make a motion to file it. Okay. My name is William Ball. Most of you know me as Officer Ball. As an employee and resident of the city, I am writing you this letter to nominate Mr. and Mrs. Gantz from 31, oh, let's not name their address. They live in Rockwood, for a Good Samaritan Award. For over the past year or more, I have seen Mr. and Mrs. Gantz walking the city, but it's not for walking the city for what they have done throughout the city. I see them picking up trash on the side of the road, on Olmsted, on Huron River Drive, on Woodruff, 4th Street, and I-75, just to name a few of the roads I have noticed them doing this kind act. They have had several trash bags and they have carried back to their homes full of trash and that they have picked up. I believe it speaks to the volume of their character to care so much about our loving community. I have also witnessed them picking up their neighbors, who are their elderly neighbors' leaves and cut their grass. They do a lot for the city that goes unnoticed, and they do not ask for anything in return. As an employee and a resident of the city, I am thankful that they live here and care so much about our community. I ask you consider this to honor them. We do honor them, and we do appreciate it. They were actually contacted tonight. They don't want any recognition. They didn't want to show up, which is great. I like that. So I would heartfelt extend my thanks for their service to the community, and we appreciate it. And let's stand up and give them a hand.
Yeah, no problem.
Mr. and Mrs. Gantz. Thank you. Okay, we can ask for a motion to file.
Make motion to receive and file the Good Samaritan letter, and probably would be 10D on the agenda.
Support.
Crampton?
Yes.
Markier?
Yes.
Griswold?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
Wasner?
Yes.
Bennett?
Okay. We'll move on to old business. Mr. Wowzer, do you have any old business?
No, sir.
Mr. Crampton?
No.
Mrs. Merkier?
No.
Mrs. Griswold?
Yes, just an update on the Woodruff and Fort situation. As I have been promising updates, I did talk to the city engineer today. He spoke to the county, which is fantastic. He got a reply this morning, wrote and with a reply this afternoon. So I thought that was fantastic for county business. We know they go very slow. We are waiting for a written request and determination from the department at the county level in regards to the Fort and Woodruff intersection. I have no idea what it's going to say or what the scope of that letter is, but we're waiting for that. So once I receive that, I'll share that with council and the public.
You said the county is submitting that letter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That was it.
Mr. Bennett, any old business? We'll move on to new business. Mr. Wozner?
No, sir.
Mr. Crampton?
No, sir.
Mrs. Merker? Mrs. Griswold?
Yes, in light of the Good Samaritan Award that we don't have, I thought, well, that's really silly that we don't have one. And so I drafted up a Good Samaritan Award nomination form and wanted to discuss with council making a motion to approve a Good Samaritan Award in our city, which would honor a person or organization that exhibits selfless acts of kindness, courage, or compassion in the community or to people in distress. And what I thought was through discussion or at a later time, we could maybe somehow decide on what the award may look like and exactly when it was presented, or we could discuss that now, whether it would be as need nomination basis or on a yearly basis. I just wanted to have an open discussion with you about it and would like to create that for our residents.
Sounds like a good idea. I would suggest you maybe submit that, what you're proposing, the letter, to the next council meeting.
Yeah.
So we could all look at it and
Yeah, I mean, it's just a form that someone would fill out, and I was thinking, we could put it on the website for individuals, for residents to take a look at
Or
that.
nominate someone.
Right, exactly,
Right,
yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought that we could create that since we don't have it, and I thought that was a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah.
So I'd be looking for a motion to create that award, unless you'd prefer waiting.
I'll make that motion to create that award.
support.
And,
Okay. Spence seconded.
Wasner?
Yes.
Bennett?
Yes.
Cox?
Yes.
Merkier?
yes.
Grisbeck?
Yes.
Crampton?
Yes.
Okay.
That was it for
That's
new
it?
business. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Bennett, any new business? No. Okay, I just have 3 quick things. I just wanted to remind everybody that we still have openings on the planning commission. If you know anybody, please submit an application. We're currently looking to fill 2 full-time and 1 alternate. The term is a 3-year term. You must be at least 18 years old. You're out. Must be a resident of the state for at least 6 months and live within city limits. The applications will be available on Facebook, the city's website, and at City Hall. The city website went down last night for briefly. It came back up this morning, right? This evening, I'm sorry. Some sort of, what do they say, back outage?
Outage.
Yeah, okay. It's back up and running last night when we came out here. And then, I don't have a lot of details, but I was told last minute today that they believe the Rite Aid building was sold, and that it's going to be leased out. I think that they started cleaning some stuff out, so tomorrow morning, my first order of business is trying to reach out to see who has this and what's gonna happen, so. Just to update everybody, that's the last I heard on that, so hopefully it's gonna be a good business and something valuable to the whole community, so. And that's all I have, so I would ask for an adjournment.
Make that motion.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Wozniak,
Yes.
Grisbeck,
Yes.
Bennett.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everybody.